Hello, my name is Andrew Flushy. I'm a Virginia traffic attorney. One thing I hear from potential clients sometimes is that the officer said a different speed when he came up to the window versus the speed that the ticket says for speeding or reckless driving cases. So for example, somebody may tell me, well, Andrew, the officer wrote 75 on the ticket, but he told me 70 when he came to the window, and I didn't even realize it till I got home. Honestly, I have to tell you, it really doesn't matter what he says when he comes to the window. The key thing that matters in a speeding or reckless driving case or any traffic case is, can the officer prove what he's claiming on the ticket? And so what his proof is in a speed or a reckless driving case is going to be whatever the radar or the laser gun or speedometer read. And how he proves that is really with his testimony in court. Now, one thing I do in every case is I get to court early and I would check the trooper or the deputy's evidence. Take a look at his ticket and see, usually they have notes written on the ticket to show, what speed they clocked you at, if your speed varied, if you entered into the radar beam at one speed and exited at another speed. Sometimes they'll clock you at a couple different speeds. And so it may be that in some cases the officer may say, well, you entered my beam at 75 and slowed down to 70. And so maybe he did mention 70, and maybe you just didn't hear part of what he was saying. It's loud on the side of the road. The driver's very nervous, scared, doesn't know what's going to happen. And so it's perfectly reasonable that you might have just missed a couple of words he said. Or it could be the officer has a long day. He's going to pull over maybe dozens of cars in a given shift, and he's tired, and maybe he's just said the wrong thing. So it could be either side, maybe just kind of mishearing or maybe misspeaking. And what really matters is, what can the officer prove when he comes to court? And that's why having an attorney is valuable, so we can check the actual paperwork from the officer and maybe even be able to see his notes and talk to him and find out why there was a discrepancy, what's going on in the case, and can he prove the actual charge that he's talking about? Because that's what matters. Can he prove that he clocked you, that his equipment was calibrated and accurate that day, and that his equipment read the alleged speed?